Sometimes you wanna blow yourself and everyone you know. Bum, bum, bum. You wanna be where you can see everyone's getting their dick sucked. You wanna go where everyone gets their dick sucked. Da 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 da. Hello, my name is Kevin Beisel. I am the human genius who made this game, and now I'm going to play it. If you want to watch some other person play it, well, good fucking luck, because the 24 streamers who asked for a free copy of the game, or multiple free copies, yeah, they didn't get that shit. I'm just gonna give that to them. You got to be a close personal friend of mine to get a free copy, and that is a very short fucking list. So you're stuck with watching me play it. Someone who doesn't want to do this and has no personality and just doesn't really give a shit about communicating with people. But I will try my best, I assure you. If you want to jump ahead, there should be timestamps in the description, but I don't know. I'm trying to predict the future. Maybe I'll forget to do it, or whatever. Do I look like I know what I'm fucking doing? Please. So the game is Lonza, the Bounty Hunter, and before we get started, just go ahead and turn on the laser sights. Not totally necessary. Normally I really wouldn't play without it or play with it on, but for this, I think we can go ahead and have it on. So the game has a couple of different modes. I'm going to try to show you a vertical slice from the main mode. If you're interested in what the other modes are like, well, you know, fucking figure it out, you know. I'm going to try to show you pretty much this vertical slice from each of these modes, show you this column of levels. These introductory levels, the first three in each section is just basically giving you a feel for the enemy shot patterns and, you know, the movement speeds. And we have 7 boss fights, and we're going to get to those as well. So, but for now, I'll show you the introduction to the game, and since, like I said, I really don't feel like doing this, I'm just going to go ahead and steal somebody else's intro. So, might go a little something like this. If you've ever released a game on Steam and no one gave a shit, hit that subscribe button. Guys, get in the comments section. Totally out of control. I can't stop you. YouTube can't control you. Get in there and maybe you recognize that intro. I'm not 1/10 as charming or handsome as that guy, but if you recognize that intro, then you know you're probably pretty cool. So, or at least tactical. So here we'll just start with the horizontal mode. And like I said, if this if this isn't entertaining to you, well, go ahead and watch something else like Arcus. You know, his videos are pretty good. It's about the only person I can tolerate watching for very long. Or Carl Jobst, however he says his name. Or you could go watch a fucking idiot man-child like Destiny. You fucking simpleton. So here's the main weapon. It's a bullet shot. You have this orb shot and what I call the rail shot. All the enemies have 2 hit points, but the rail shot kills them in 1 hit. And on spacebar you have the slow-mo feature for dodging some of the tougher patterns. This version of the game is version 1.1.1. it basically, I buffed the special abilities. You had pretty much a fucking bunch of unnecessary hits. But yeah, the special abilities were toned down quite a bit. Ooh, apologize for saying so often. What am I, Jonathan Demme? Jonathan Demme giving his Oscar acceptance speech. But yeah, there's another one. So that's level 4. As you can see, game's pretty hectic. Which the point is not to be difficult, but to be challenging. And hopefully, with these rebalanced special abilities, the balance is a little more towards having fun than it is towards the challenging aspect of it, especially once you get to these later levels. Maybe it would loosen me up if I just pretended I was somebody else, like ooh, Robin Williams, ooh, oh boy, ooh, it's me, Robin Williams, playing a video game, ooh, yes, look at me, ooh, pressing buttons makes me feel like, ooh, I'm on a spaceship, ooh, but I'm actually playing as a spaceship, oh, look at me, ooh, boy, good morning, idiots on YouTube, suck my fucking dick. Suppose, it'd be a little more interesting if it was Robin Williams doing an impression of Arcus. How about that? Imagine that. Like, what would that be like? Fucking one of the most overly animated people channeling the most laid-back, quiet person on the internet. Ooh, look at me. Ooh, I'm Robin Williams. Ooh, I'm Arcus. Ooh, look at me. Ooh, I got a bolo tie. Ooh, cowboy hat. Ooh, and I'm playing a little game called Ninja Gaiden. Fucking... Look, I can dream, okay? You know? Like, you have to dream to imagine a better world. A world where Robin Williams is still alive, didn't have Parkinson's, and where he could do impressions of Arcus. I guess Robin Williams could do an impression of Destiny, but it'd be sort of redundant because he already talks fast and is annoying, so... and I keep bringing that... I don't know why I keep bringing that name up. It's just the only person I can really think of. I'm sure there's other people who stream games, but, like, why would you give a fuck? I like Lucan. He's pretty good. The hunt videos that he does, that stuff's pretty entertaining. But oh my god, that voice. The voice that he has is so impressive. A deep, deep British voice. So calming. Fantastic. But instead, here you are, stuck fucking listening to nasally, obnoxious, whiny, fucking Midwest dipshit nobody. Have fun with that. Can't think anything better to do with your time. Ba-da-da-da-da-ba-ba. Oh, and also, like I said, subscribe to the channel. Like when I was doing that fake intro, don't actually do that. Don't do that because I'm not gonna ever fucking upload anything else to this. This is a one-time deal, you know. What fucking level was that? What did I just do? That level... Oh. So now we're gonna get to the hard part. What you've seen so far is, basically the game's trying to encourage you to keep moving and keep firing as much as possible. I wanted the player to have to kind of constantly be in motion and be aware of like their positioning, since the enemies are always aiming at you, and try to divide your attention between the offensive firepower, and defensive positioning. Took way too many hits there. But then again, how fucking often do I play a video game and talk? Like, fucking never. So, forgive me if some of this gets a little shitty. If you think you can do better, be my fucking guest, Give it a shot. And keep in mind, this is with the buffed special abilities. You can imagine how fucking insane this would be without the extra shots. Fuck! Gosh, darn it. What a shame. I'll try again. I mean, I could quit, but I don't want to project weakness, especially on something as important as the internet, right? Who wouldn't want to do that? Oh my fucking god. What will all my new friends think of me if I fucking quit? Oh, and look like a pussy. Wouldn't want that. I mean, you know, just because I am a huge pussy in real life doesn't mean I have to be one online as well. I mean, that's the whole point, right? You're supposed to be, like, cool on the internet. Yeah, fucking looking cool playing this shit. Ooh, boy. Yep, looking pretty cool playing this shit. Ooh, that was a pretty nice maneuver. Getting between those two shots right there. Uh-oh. Yeah, and if you're wondering, yeah, the rail shot got buffed the most. There used to be 5 shots with a 7-second recharge, and now it's 10 shots with a 6-second recharge. Hey! What do you know? So now we come to level 20. And gonna get a sip of water from my sponsor, Ice Mountain. Just kidding, of course. Doesn't look like I have fucking sponsors. It was a really easy AA joke, but I'm not going to do it because I don't want to mock anybody who's, you know, trying to get their life on track. That's, you know, and you shouldn't either. You know, try to be a little less judgmental. You know, you might be a happier person for it in the long run. Does it look like I have a sponsor? Yeah, adult diapers or some fucking brand, I don't know. I'd say depends, but isn't that just for old people? Or is there not really an age range on it? It's just, if you can fit into it, you could wear it, I guess. I don't know, and I don't fucking want to know. I hope to God I never have to wear a diaper or go to a courtroom or a hospital ever again for the rest of my fucking life. Oh, shit. Fuck. Well, that was a bunch of unnecessary hits. Oh, and yeah, if the sound of the mechanical keyboard bothers you, too fucking bad, because why would you use anything else if you're gonna play games, you fucking whiny piece of shit. So there you go. That's your vertical slice of the horizontal levels. Okay, so moving on to the vertical levels. Yeah, so it's pretty chill. having that many rail shots, it doesn't break the game because it's still pretty hard, but at least you always have some on hand, and it makes crowd management a little bit easier. Instead of just having 5 with a longer cooldown, I mean, yeah. And if you haven't noticed by now, the hitbox is the blue window on the back of the ship. So yeah, very, very tiny hitbox. I didn't. Did I do the thing? I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I was trying to demonstrate the hitbox. I think you understand that. Don't take a still image of that and use it out of context. I mean, if you want to prove that I'm like racist, I'm sure you can find other examples. It's just, yes, get a few drinks in me and then see what happens. I'm kidding. I mean, if projecting weakness on the internet is bad, well, my God, don't. Oh, fuck. Can I get through this? Don't let them catch you slipping in some other way, either. There's really just a collection of dickheads looking to fucking screw with some other dickheads and fuck up their life in some way. What a bunch of petty losers, dipshit morons. Oh boy, level 12. Getting a little hot around the collar here. Ooh, fuck. Oh, okay. Hey, there we go. Yeah, that was alright. Oh, what the? Well, I let my guard down. Still got a new high score, so what do you know about that? Why don't you put that in your pipe and smoke it, huh? Why don't you put that in your butt and fart it? How about that? Oh man, totally in the mood for this. Totally just feeling it right now. Ah, fuck. Fuck. Son of a bitch. God damn, even with the more slow-mo fuel, I'm still just getting wrecked. Okay, final wave. Hope I don't look like a jackass again. Ah, fucking salt in the wound. Veruca salt in the wound. Man, oh man. I'm a lumberjack. I'm okay. Getting this video flagged for copyright infringement. He's a lumberjack and he's okay. Getting sued, or at least a cease and desist today. Ba, ba, ba. I don't know. All those Monty Python guys are fucking dead anyways. What are they gonna do? Sue me? Was Eric Idle's estate going to sue me, or whoever the fuck sang that song? It's probably John Cleese. Fucking whoever your favorite Python is. Toned down level 16, still just fucking sticking it to me. A really good sign when the developer can't even beat his own fucking game. Jesus Christ. I mean, all of this, and it's also Jack Lemmon's birthday. I don't know about you guys, but I celebrate that shit. Meanie Shelley, the Machine Levine. How could you not love Jack Lemmon? Fuck. I can't do a Jack Lemmon impression. It would just basically be Gil from The Simpsons, which Okay, so whoa boy, this only took one try the other day, and apparently I've become complete smooth-brained, incompetent fucking dipshit since then. Too many hits. Yeah, I guess there's a little bit of strategy for you. Is if you use that slow-mo to just sort of blast through your rail shots, you can get a nice little bit of accuracy from having that and sort of wipe out as much shit as you can, or try to. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck. Ha 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 ha! Level 16. How is that a new high score? There's no way my old high score was that bad. Good God. I guess it was. Holy shit. A little behind the scenes anecdote for you. Level 16 used to be the last level, but then I was like, I wanted like a nice fucking fat round number, like 60 levels. So, slap together these. Fuck this. Shit. Fuck. Okay. Gonna go ahead and not suck at this shit right now. Fucking ass. Okay, that was a decent maneuver. God fucking damn it. Alright. Guys, that's be the last wave. Ah ha ha ha. It is. And a new high score to boot. Huh? How do you like that? Fucking self from 5 minutes ago who couldn't beat it? How do you like me now? Myself? Okay, before we get to the arena level, let's a real good place to put this, I guess, for arena. Let's see what's going on in the live chat. There isn't really one, but let's see what's going on there. Some smartass pointed out that it was Michael Palin who did the Lumberjack song. Like, I didn't fucking know that. Just forgot it in the moment. I'd say he's my favorite member of Python, but that's probably just because he was in Brazil, so that's why I have like more affection for him than the other guys. Although Cleese was in a fish called Wanda, and that's pretty good too, but oh well. So, the arena level. Let's check those out. Should be pretty great. One difference between the arena levels is you'll see that there are some characters who chase after you. They don't just follow a set pattern, but will track you down. Ooh, shit. Oh, look how clever I am, having stuff from multiple sides of the screen. Oh boy. Oh, this is really just level 4? A new high score. Pretty cool. Level 8. Hell yeah. Okay. Just let me real quick ban everybody from the live chat for being a bunch of syphilitic halfwits. Oh, fuck. Unnecessary hits. Unnecessary hits, like I was gonna try to think of some one-hit wonder that I don't like, but I mean, let's be honest, they're all pretty cool. Lou Bega, you know, How Bizarre by OMC. I mean, you know, if you don't like one-hit wonders, I mean, my God, get a little light in your life, my guy. Lighten the fuck up. Level 12. Come on. Ooh, shit. Can I get out of this? Hell yeah. Oh, no hits on level 12 so far. How hard can it be, really? Fucking get wrecked or get good, my dude. Ba-da-da-da. Flawless victory. Level 16. Now I'll probably get just fucking crushed. Trying to play this one yesterday, and let's just say it took a couple tries. Between you and me and everyone you know, it took a few tries. My goodness. Ooh, shit. Unnecessary hit. Me, you, and everyone you know. Fuck! Starring John Hawkes, right? Or, I guess, technically starring Miranda July, but whatever. Right now it's May, so who gives a fuck? May 10th, 2021. Can I date this a little bit more? Whoa, did you guys see that woke CIA ad? Kinda stupid, huh? Fuck. Did you see that rocket that crashed in the ocean? Boy, we'll never forget when that happened. I'm telling my grandkids about that. My hopefully non-existent grandkids. Okay. Travel to the future and tell myself, hey man, don't have any kids. And that way you don't have any grandkids. I guess technically it'd be hard to have them without having a kid first, but no, who knows. Oh, what? Cheap. Cheap shot. He was off screen. The collider should have hit the edge and got rid of him, so it's more like three hit points left. Get that one stricken from the record. Your Honor. Ooh. I'll allow it. Judge, jury, executioner, and also prisoner, apparently. Oh shit. Prisoner of the moment. Prisoner of my opponent. Oh, gee, and I was worried about running out of things to say. Level 20. Ba, ba, ba. Just absolutely killing it. Oh, I took a few hits already. Never mind. I suck. It took you that long to realize that, dude? Yeah, it did. Ah, yes, level 20. Dedicated to all the stupid people out there, like me. Oh, new high score. So anyways, there's a nice vertical slice of the main mode. Very cool. Very cool. Let's move on to the boss fights. So this design will probably look a little bit familiar to you guys. Obviously I'm ripping off a certain character from a movie, but whatever. Oh, look at that, I even gave him a little head bob. How cute. Ooh boy. And my recommendation for most of these boss fights is just use the bolt shot, this main shot that you have. It's unlimited, and to be quite Francis with you, if you use a lot of your special abilities on it, it can sometimes cause a glitch that will continue to run the health down, but it might skip some of the different phases if you're doing that. Fuck. And in case you can't tell, the big beams that come out, there is a delay before it actually does damage. When it first appears, you kind of have this transparency effect, and well, there's a great demonstration. I managed to kill myself at the same time as I killed the boss. Human genius over here. My god. Yeah, with most of these fights, you'll notice the pattern of just keep fucking moving. Some of the bosses don't move a lot, some of them do, but for the most part, just keep moving around and you should be okay. Spam that slow-mo, ladies and gentlemen. Ha! Ha, 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 you fucking bitch. Ass. Hey! Look at him explode. Oh yeah, warning for anybody with like epilepsy or photosensitivity. There's a lot of explosions when the boss dies and some flashing. So if that bothers you, just go ahead and close your eyes, I guess. But yeah, you have 2 horizontal, 2 vertical, 1 arena, and then a final boss. So pretty cool. And this character is lifted from a game that I put on itch called a DLT, and it's sort of it's an auto runner that has a pretty heavy combat element to it. It's on itch. It's free. If you want to check it out, feel free, dude. It's pretty good. And as you watch this video, go ahead and see if you can guess which bosses had more than 2 days put into the artwork and the the design. You can go ahead and guess if this was one of the 2-day boss fights. Some of them had there's 2 fights that had probably like 5 days worth of work put into them. This is not one of them. In case you couldn't tell, there, Sherlock. Shit. Really. Okay. Wow, how did I take so many hits? What a fucking loser. What was this third phase going on long enough? Thank you. Oh boy, have a seizure like you're watching that robot anime on The Simpsons. Yeah. Moving on to vertical boss. And boy, are these fights easier now that I buffed those special abilities. Holy shit. It's almost like it should have been that way from the start. Go ahead and hold it against me, but I'd like to see you fucking design a game in 2 months and release it. See how that treats you. Ah, fucker. Shit. And a little tip for you is when these beams first show up, if you stay relatively in the same spot, they should miss you. So if it misses you the first time around, if you stay in that general area, you should be okay for the most part. Oh, wow, that was close. Yeah, those beams are basically a one-hit kill, almost. Hey, and then, of course, I love that I completely screwed that up. That big white flash is supposed to come at the very end, but... I mean, 6 out of 10, or 6 out of 7 bosses work as they're supposed to, so I'm just gonna let that one stand for now. I'll fix that little glitch at some point. It's not even a glitch, just a screw up on my part, which I got it right the other times. How did I screw it up there? Well, hey, that's Unity for you. If you ever feel like looking for a needle in a haystack that has a house of cards built on top of it out in the middle of like a windy field, then go ahead and use Unity, because that's about as close to that experience as you could get. Just be my fucking guest and try to design something with Unity and see if you don't get a migraine. I suppose I should be grateful that that shit is available and it's free and all that, and there's endless amounts of tutorials and forum posts to help you with it, but oh my god. So yeah, there's kind of preset patterns that are going off. There's also, I think, is it 2 shots that are always tracking you? Maybe it's 4 shots. I don't know. I mean, I can't be expected to remember everything I did. I mean, no one's on trial here. Not even me. Least of all me. My God. Ooh, fuck. 2 more hits. Can he do it? Well. Hey! Oh, ho, 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 Space Samurai. I'm so worried. Why don't you go commit seppuku or whatever it's called? So here's the arena bosses. Whoosh. Yeah. And then, ooh, here it comes. Hey. Okay. Ah, fucker. No! Unnecessary. Stop it! Please. Thank you. Someone's cat scratching at the door. Sorry about that. We'll hang out with you later, buddy. I promise. The empty promise of a fucking pathological, congenital liar. Oh, and I promise my next game will be better. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Well, damn, we're in a tight spot. Okay. God. Nah. He's got to be getting there, right? Come on, dude. Just die already, you motherfuck. Oh yeah, just take all the hits there, buddy. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Asshole. And yeah. Okay. Should be okay. I think if there's 3 beams appearing, this should be the 3rd phase. I think. Fucking hope. Oh boy. Ooh. Fuck this. So hard. Just die, motherfucker. Yeah, as you can tell, this fight's real compelling. If you're doing it right, you should be able to get him onto a 2nd phase by the time he makes 1 lap. Obviously, I'm lagging behind here. That was great. Just, please, Please die already. Just fucking die. Good God. That's a little bit much. I'm a flashing red light, but whatever. Finally got it. Finally got it. About fucking time. Whoa! Getting a little bit of rattle from the tower. There's a lot of vents on it. Sometimes it rattles, but you just do a little tap tap and it goes away. Ah! Worthless. Absolutely worthless. Fuck. Bitch ass. Ooh, you fuck. I think this is one fight that doesn't have any of those big beams in it, so that's cool. The three phases are denoted by the pattern that he flies around in. So I don't think his weapons change. They don't add anything to it. He just does a different pattern for his different phases. Ooh, boy. Oh, phase 2. Suck it. No. Fucking God bless America. Oh, third phase. Can you do it? Yes. Oh, maybe not. Please don't fucking hit me anymore. Shit! Ass. Fuck. God damn. You know, some days you're like Ted Danson on Cheers, a show I've never watched. Some days you're like Woody Harrelson on Cheers, a show I've never watched. Other days, I guess you're sort of like George Wendt, or the other guy who sat at the bar, who was a mailman. What the fuck was his name? Is it like John Ratzenberger, or something like that was his real name? Anyways, didn't he do a voice in Toy Story? Yeah, you know, the guy, the fucking mailman from Cheers. I'm sure he has a name. Sometimes you want to blow yourself and everyone you know. Bum, bum, bum. You want to be where you can see. Everyone's getting their dick sucked. You want to go where everyone gets their dick sucked. Da-da-da-da-dun-dun. Sometimes you want to blow your fucking brains out every day. Bum, bum, bum. And you almost do it because your prescription never came. Bum, bum, bum. See, for a guy who wasn't going to make a joke about AA, I'm not showing much sensitivity for people's other mental problems. You want to be where you can see. Your dick is getting sucked. Okay, so there's the original group of bosses. Now let's take a look at Mr. Final Boss and see how he's doing. It's a little intro sequence. It's supposed to be like you're flying up on a battle station, going to the trench. Now you're fighting like, you know, that rattling sound again, sorry. Now you're fighting like the giant face that's on the battle station. I mean, I figure if Contra can have a whole bunch of boss fights that are just like giant faces that you shoot, why can't I? You know, why can't I, who have no credibility or talent, why can't I do what other people did? Why can't I do that? Oh, because it's a derivative? Hey, guess what? You're playing a fucking retro art fucking indie game on Steam. Oh, yeah, I'm sure you're desperately seeking some sort of, like, new ideas. I mean, yeah, there are obviously plenty of creative and interesting indie games, but my god, if you see something that looks like this in the story, you're really saying to yourself, oh, I bet this is totally new, creative, and different. Son of a bitch. Oh, and this fight was very much nerfed with this this new update. Yeah. Basically, just every weapon that you're seeing on screen got a pretty significant delay added to it. It's, I mean, it was possible for me to beat it before, but now it's sort of a breeze. I think I just did it on the first try, right? Whereas I struggled with some of these other bullshit bosses. So, ta-da! Boom! What an awesome game. What an amazing job I did. Truly a spectacle to behold. So, yeah, two things I guess I would point out about the game as far as comments or criticisms on it. Oh, sorry, a break from our sponsor, Ice Mountain. So the imaginary contracts, as I have to mention it 3 times. So the name is basically a misunderstanding on my part. There's a Will Ferrell movie called Casa di Mi Padre, and in that there's a character named La Onza, and everyone in the movie speaks Spanish. So I suppose the proper spelling of that would be like L-A space O-N-Z-A. But because I'm not particularly worldly or well-educated, I just decided to spell it that way. So if you're wondering why it's called that, why it's hard to pronounce, I just like the name. I think it's a cool name. And I pronounce it Lonza. I would hate for Lonzo Ball and his litigious family to try to come after me. And hey, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll fucking play your bitch-ass father in a game of pickup. Ooh, me bragging about being able to beat a 65-year-old man in a game of one-on-one. But, yeah, so that's the name. That's the reason it's called that, is I just sort of misunderstood how to spell that thing properly. And, ooh, hey, look at that. Lucky you. You get to see more of my face. See it a little bit clearer. Hey, let's make it like I'm the little guy here. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, now I have cat ears. So yeah, oh fuck. So that's why the name is spelled the way it is. It's because the whole point of it really is just to hopefully catch your eye while you're scrolling through Steam. If you can, you know, if you're in the habit of just sifting through endless trash looking for that diamond in the rough. Maybe that name will catch your eye. And another criticism of the game might be that it doesn't necessarily have a bounty hunter theme to it. And again, the reason for that is I like the name. You can't just call it Lonza. You add something cool to it, like the phrase bounty hunter. Maybe if you're searching for games that have those other words in it, this will pop up because nobody's going to search for an imaginary name that I came up with. So the other part of it too is that earlier version of it was going to be it's going to be presented like it was like a forum on a dark web kind of thing. So it had like my own version of like a layout for like an off-brand Tor client, and you'd have a marketplace for like deep web or dark web, kind of like black market type bounty contracts, and that would be the way you'd select levels. And it's a cool idea, but I think that just having it laid out like this, just much cleaner, makes more sense. You don't have to explain anything. People just like, oh, hey, there you go. It's all right there. So that's kind of why that name was chosen, is I think it sounds good. And there was originally going to be some sort of a bounty hunter theme / structure to the whole level select type thing. But ultimately, I mean, if you want to look at it this way, the boss fights are the bounty contracts. How about that? If you want to be a stickler, a pedantic, know-it-all, contrarian stickler, there you go. Just consider those the bounty contracts. While we're here, I would say that the Japanese style names, I don't even think these are real. I mean, I think this is because there's a Japanese astronaut named something Tokuhiro. So, I mean, the Japanese names, I don't mean anything by it. I wasn't trying to, pick names that don't exist and sound stupid or maybe, God forbid, offensive to any Japanese people out there. Although, I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say that they're a fairly forgiving people, if you know what I mean. So, I mean, would you rather it be like, armored transport Jerry, or flaming skull fucking, what's a generic white guy name? Flaming Skull Kyle. I don't mean to offend people I know named Kyle, because if anyone's gonna fucking break a wall in my house, it's gonna be me. God damn it. You can have some of my monsters, my energy drinks. You can have all of those. Just don't punch my walls, you fucking psychos. And I mean, like, really, I mean, armored transport Jerry. I mean, I don't want to Jerry the rendezvous, if you know what I mean. So, so that's the reason that those names are there. And this guy is obviously named after a character I created for a different game. And, one of the reasons I made the game is, I suppose I'd like to just sort of get a foot in the door, so to speak, if I want to contact a publisher. Like later on, this is a bit of a calling card. I can be, show that I know how to make a game and I had the stick-to-itiveness to actually release it and self-publish it and all that. So maybe they would take me slightly more seriously if they can look at this and be like, oh, okay, he kind of knows what he's doing, kind of. And the other reason too is it seemed like a fun idea and I wanted to play it, so I made it. Now that's like pretty simple to understand, and maybe other people will want to as well. And if they don't, well, fuck them. Who cares, right? I mean, just fuck you. if you don't want to play it. And if you don't want to play it, why the fuck are you watching this? Like, good God. And I suppose the final criticism I would have is that, you know, if you think the game is too difficult, well, it's meant to be challenging, and hopefully there's a nice balance of fun and challenge. But if you think the game is too difficult, I truly do not care. Like, from the bottom of my heart, I don't give a fuck. I do not give a flying fuck at a rolling donut. I don't give a flying 747 fuck about that shit. If you don't like it, don't play it. Steam has a generous return policy. If it's on a pirate site, go ahead and try it that way. There's a bunch of different ways that you can try it, and if you don't like it, leave a bad review, whatever you got to do. But, like, don't tell me anything about the game, because chances are I know more about it than you ever will. You know, like, if you think you can tell me something I don't know about this, you think you have even, like, a constructive criticism, you can basically shove it up your ass, do a cartwheel, blow it out your ass, and paint the ceiling with it, because it's meaningless to me. I truly don't care what you think. Even if you liked it, like, great, whatever. Do you think I have, like, enough time in each of these days to, like, fucking, like, listen to this shit? I mean, I don't mean to get off topic, but, you know, maybe you should just log off. If you're the kind of person who gets on the internet to complain about things, perhaps you should just not do that with the precious amount of time that you have in this, like, bullshit life. That's how you choose to spend it, is complaining about something on the internet. I mean, you know, not for nothing, but I've, you know, have had people call me a fucking faggot on the internet since I was 10 years old, and I'm 36 now, so you really think I fucking give a shit about whatever you have to say? Yeah. It's not going to offend me, it's just going to be boring to me. You know, some person I don't know, don't care about, has an opinion that is meaningless to me. Oh boy, please take time out of my day to share that with me. I don't mean to get on a whole, like, Matt Christman fucking grill pill thing, but really, if that's the way you try, you know, like, want to spend your time, don't. Just log off and find something better to do. I guarantee you, even just, like, staring at a wall and, like, fucking just smooth braining your way through the fucking day is better than, like, getting on there and being like, oh, let me tell somebody how I feel about something. For the life of me, I don't understand why people still do that. I mean, maybe if you're, like, new to the internet and it's still, like, you kind of get, like, something out of that kind of interaction, then great, fine, whatever. But as my sponsor, Ice Mountain, always says, you know, just chill, hence the ice part. Huh? Also, it's not really Ice Mountain in there, it's just, I reused it. So fucking sue me, Ice Mountain. Ah, look, it doesn't say that you can't refill it from another source. Ha. But yeah, there's a support email on there. If you have a technical problem, well, fine, feel free. The email address is dumbestboyalive@gmail.com. If you really have a problem technically with the game, feel free to reach out to me there and, like, let me know. The chances of me ever replying to anything on Twitter, slim to none, because I don't give a fuck. God. And not on coke. Believe me, it would be a lot cooler if I was, but just fucking probably nose hairs or something, I don't know. So yeah, in terms of the difficulty, like, one of the reasons that I made it so that everything is just sort of unlocked from the start is because if you're stuck on something and you're not having fun on a level, just move on to a different one. You're not going to be stuck just like banging your head against the wall trying to unlock the next level. You could just move on and try something different. That's sort of why everything is just available. If you feel like that robs you of like the feeling of progression or, whatever kind of feeling it is you're looking for, too bad. Like, I think this is the better way to present the material, and if you disagree, I'm sure that there's nobody in the universe who wants to hear it, least of all me. Oh, and by the way, the music is fantastic, and good old shout out to my older brother. If I were as talented at making games as he is at making music, I wouldn't even be here doing this. I would be independently wealthy and doing whatever I feel like. If I were as talented as he is at making music, if I were that talented at making games, we wouldn't even be here having this one-way conversation. So, can't thank him enough for being such a good sport and making some of these tracks. Please feel free to check out his work here, because it's good. It's good stuff. And by the way, if anyone has a problem with his music, suck a fucking dick. I'm the one who asked him for this kind of music. I gave him examples. He made exactly what I was looking for. So if you have a problem with the music, blame me. Or, I don't know, blame yourself for having poor taste. You dipshit. Mongoloid. Is there anything else? Oh, and if any eagle-eyed viewers are wondering how I scored 40,000 points on this level, let's just say I had a little snafu with some of the stat tracking stuff, and there was a thing where it just kept and adding up, and just taking the score and multiplying it, and ended up scrapping some of this stuff. There's obviously the high scores are still being tracked, but some of the stats, there used to be a total points stat that I took out of here because, I'll admit it, I didn't know how to get it to work properly. I feel like this is pretty accurate. I don't think, is that really accurate? I don't think that's accurate either. But anyways, none of this shit really matters. It doesn't even need to be here. I just put it here because maybe some people want to see it. I don't know if this is really accurate. Like, I haven't played the game that much, did I? There's no fucking way. Even over the course of like a couple months, can that possibly be true? Anyways, oh hey, there's one thing. If you feel like the stat tracking is off, you can send an email. I'll actually read that one because I would like to get that right, because I don't know, it seems like something I should be able to just do. But again, like I said, if you want to have a fucking headache, go ahead and work with Unity and add on top of that the really, really well made, totally intuitive interface that Steam has on the back end for development work. As the Angry Nerd once said, it's like trying to pick fly shit out of pepper while wearing boxing gloves. So